unrealistic because everybody wants to be a DJ. Everyone wants to be a singer.
And also, this doesn't seem like a career.
It doesn't at all, man.
I had to face that with my mom.
Yeah. Whoa, I don't think I've ever heard this story, bro. What? What?
Okay, so like you said...
Are we sharing past traumas now?
No, so
mine sucked.
Nah, it was... She supported, like I said, she supported. Like, she had me do her sorority events while I'm still beginning. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a big deal, you know what I mean? Either that or they're trying to save money. You know, who cares? I was doing it. So she was supporting that, and then, but the real thing is
about Stephanie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that I told her from the beginning though.
Yeah.
That I was always gonna move to California before we started dating. I kept it real.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
I told you that before. So.
But that was episode 1.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna have them live back to episode 1.
Or you can. That's true.
No. I mean, you can just be like, wow, they went up.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll give like an updated version. He's always moving to Cali.
And then.
Cali.
Yeah, but she supported though. Like, but she didn't tell me till like later on. Is that it's like one of those things where like it's so not normal that she didn't really believe it. Yeah. She didn't tell me that until like later on though. That she didn't really think that was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's going to California, sure. She told me that later on.
Yeah.
But here we are. You know what I mean? So
here we are.
Yeah. So but then for my mom, it was tough because I know my mom always wants the best for her sons. My mom grew up in a household where education's key. It's always about education, having a degree, especially being a black kid. Yeah. But for her, it's not to downplay it ever in life because education is always key.
Of course.
It's my mom. She's older, and she's from the Northeast. So and her mom was a professor, and her dad, and so she grew up in that kind of this household.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only way for a black person to get ahead is to have that piece of paper to say I've accomplished this and I've done this.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
So for me to not have at that point been graduated yet, and I'm doing something that's not like a career or a job, but then in the back of my head I knew, not in a disrespectful way or the slightest way possible, I was making more money than my mom was. Mm-hmm. But people don't really realize that. They just think, "Oh, you're a guy that plays music," and
nah,
people don't know. Like
science.
I'm making bread. Like I'm affording a life. I was able to move to California and afford a life in California from DJing.
Off of making.
I've never had a 9-to-5 job ever.
I have to go through.
So it's like people can sometimes like, "Oh, yeah, just a DJ. Oh, you're a DJ guy." Blah blah. No, like I have a career off of it. I have a company built off of it. I have a brand built off of it, and I am making a real life living off of it. You know what I mean? So it's like it's like a minute for my mom to understand that, but I think she finally grasped. You know what I mean?
All right, I bet.
So yeah, that was a conversation I had to have. I'm like, Mom, like I'm literally doing this though. Like I'm not just doing this fun random thing that's cool. No, I'm actually living.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Off of like. You know, and I'm not struggling, so I'm not just like doing it to like, all right, here we go. No, like I'm enjoying life. You know, so that was a big thing I had to process. You know what I mean? To my parents, but I knew my dad. He doesn't mind. He's like, yeah, my son's doing his thing, man. He's happy, man. You know. But yeah,
that man can still do the splits like nothing, bro.
That was